Andito na naman tayo sa nagbabagang showbiz balita. Panoorin natin ang video ni Bela Padilla kung saan ay nagchika siya sa kanyang IG story. Panoorin natin ang video niya. Nag-upload si Bela Padilla sa kanyang IG story kung saan ibinahagi niya sa kanyang mga fans ang mga naganap sa kanyang buhay. Isa na dito ang pagkwento na Bela sa mga naganap sa kanyang buhay at in-upload nga ito niya sa kanyang IG story. Panoorin natin ang kabuuan ng nasabing video na Bela Padilla at huwag kalimutang maglagay ng iyong komento sa video na ito.
Hi guys! So I just got home from work, super quick story time, because I just reposted or accepted an invite to post my latest film. It's Reconnect under Reality Studios, and this is coming out on Christmas Day. It's an official entry to the Metro Manila Film Festival, and it's the first time that I'm doing something like this, and I super love it so much. And I have a bit of a story time for this character, I guess, or for this project. I was offered this role literally the day after I finished filming with Carlo, and I did a really beautiful, sad movie with Carlo that's coming out next year in January. So when I heard the story of Reconnect, which is very heartwarming and beautiful and light and funny, I wanted to just jump at. Okay, I decided to sit up. I was gonna say jump at it, and I actually did. When they first pitched the story to me, I remember I was going home from Showtime, and I had one more filming day left with Carlo. So we shot our last day, which was very emotional. And then the next day, I didn't have time to decompress. I usually go to the beach, like to let go of my characters and the emotions, but this time around I wasn't able to. I literally just went to the IV clinic to get a facial, and then I flew to Bangkok for my character story. So my character in Reconnect is an OFW, and I love so much how OFWs are represented in this film. Dirk Jade is such a brilliant director and writer, and in my episode I shot mostly with Andrea Brillantes, and we were both in Thailand, and Andrea is so fun to be with, and also she's just so funny in this film, so you guys should watch out for her in this movie. Okay, so long story short, when I was in Thailand, someone came up to me on set, and we were talking a little bit, and I think he first mentioned that a few OFWs also had told him that they saw me in a pub in Bangkok like a few years back. So my dad was living in Thailand for 30 years, like since I was 3, and he passed away a while back, and I had been avoiding Bangkok and Thailand for a while now, I realize. Because it's kind of sad for me to go, like every corner I feel of Thailand will remind me of my dad, and I just wasn't ready to face that. But when I was offered Reconnect, I immediately thought maybe it's time to face all of that and just, go there with an open mind. And also, since it's work, I wouldn't fixate on it too much. So I said yes. So yeah, I went there thinking I'll be too busy working, I won't see any of the spots that my dad and I would go to. But yeah, my first scene on the film was in Suvarnabhumi Airport, and obviously my dad would pick me up and take me back to the airport every time I visited him. I used to visit him since I was a little girl, and I would fly alone. And when they renovated the airport, there's an area there where it's like an escalator going up. So after you check in, my dad wouldn't be allowed to go up anymore because that's the security area already in immigration. So he would stay behind, and as I would go up the escalator, I would always say bye to him like one last time, and I would always be crying because I didn't know when I would see him again. And I just remember the last time that my dad could still take me to the airport, it was him crying that time, and I was the one comforting him already, like to say that it's okay, I'll be back soon. And it's funny how life is like that, like how we end up parenting our parents in the end. And the standby area where Andrea and I would wait for the staff to call us for scenes was literally across this escalator, so I could just watch it all day, like while I was waiting for my scenes. And then it just kept snowballing from there in a way, but not in a bad way. When I shot one of my scenes in the airport, the Filipino OFW came up to me and he talked about the pub. And so I had to say that I was in the pub with my dad. It was our tradition to eat in that pub on my last day or the night before my flight if I had an early flight. And he would always order the bangers and mash, and I would get a salmon bagel. And actually, I went there when my dad was already very sick a few years ago, like in 2019. And they gave me one of his beer mugs, like a pint of beer, like that kind of mug that had his name engraved on it. And so I kind of forgot about it. Like, I started shooting the rest of my scenes. We left the airport. I didn't think I would see that Filipino again. He was a talent on set that day. And in the evening, Andrea and I shot a few scenes by a river. And he came up to me in the evening and he showed me a picture of me with a kid. So I think the band who used to play in that pub, we're the same band since I was a little girl, and they're mostly Filipino. We have beautiful and amazing singers, Filipino singers in a lot of Thai bars and hotels and pubs, and they're just really good. So some people go to specific places just to listen to them sing. And I think the lead singer's daughter took a picture with me at some point. And when I swiped, it was a picture of them also with my dad, and it was very sweet. And I didn't expect a reminder. So the talent that we had that day, that very kind man who approached me, is also a singer, but in a different establishment probably. So I'm assuming that they're part of a group chat and they were discussing that, oh, there's a Filipino production shooting in Bangkok right now. And I spoke to Bela, and she used to come to Thailand or whatever, and someone had sent him that picture and probably said that's Gary's daughter, and we had met her before. So they have a picture of me from just a few years ago, maybe like 2017, 2016, but they also have pictures of me from when I was 4 or 5 years old. So that's very, very sweet. And I love the idea that in Thailand or in Bangkok, I'm always just Gary's daughter, and that's very sweet. That there's a place in the world where you are somebody to someone, and that's what our movie is all about. And it just reaffirmed my intuition to accept this project without thinking about it too much. So I'm very blessed to be a part of this. So yeah, if on Christmas Day, sorry, I had to move because my dogs are going crazy. If you want to feel magic, because I feel like what happened to me that day was nothing short of magic, do watch her film, Reconnect, on December 25. It's such a beautiful cast too. So many lovely stories happening at once. I'll be with Miss Gloria Diaz, with the lovely Legaspi family, Gerald Anderson and Charlie Dizon, and my scene partner, the really funny and very, very beautiful Andrea Brillantes. And this is directed by Jade Castro. This is definitely going to be the first film I watch on December 25. So I hope to see you guys in cinemas. Bye!
Thank you sa panonood sa nasabing video na Bela Padilla sa kanyang mga chika para sa kanyang mga fans na in-upload niya sa kanyang IG story. And for more showbiz updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.